Yo, what's up guys, it's your buddy Sal. Welcome back to another exciting episode of me, Sal's Comfy Corner. So today's more going to talk about some of the stuff that I did today. So for context, my mom recently underwent surgery, nothing serious, just removing her ovaries due to having cysts, and we don't really want any more kids in the family, so she got removed. So basically useless now. No biggie, nothing too serious, and she's alright now, which is good. But she has to heal from her surgery, so she can't really lift any heavy objects, which is why me, my dad, and my sister are helping with doing the chores around the house. And I was assigned today, I volunteered to scrub the toilets, using that toilet brush. So what she did was she helped me. So what she did was she sprayed the chemicals, and then I used the brush to clean them, using toilet water to help, wet everything. Yeah, and then after that I used wet wipes to clean the bowl, and the seats and stuff like that, just getting everything really clean. And I thought it would be helpful because one day I'd want to move out, have my own house, and of course that would have to come with chores. So I was able to learn now, which is pretty cool. It kind of reminded me of back in school. I'm still in school right now, but it's summer vacation for me. I'm not coming back to school until September. But yeah, I remember it was like last year. I helped out with kids with special needs. Partly because I'm a kid with special needs as well. One of the things I did was help take care of a younger child. From what I've heard, apparently she has a delayed maturity, mental age, where she currently is high school age physically, but has the mental age of like a toddler, which is not an insult to her. It's just her brain, unfortunately. And so one of the things I did was help clean one of her sippy cups, which would then be sent back to her mother. Yeah, and that was nice because I was able to learn how to wash a cup. Yeah, with one of the teachers who was helping me, who was a para. Just like one of the assistant teachers who was assigned to specifically help me and some of the other kids in my classes, because I'm in a lot of special needs classes. Yeah, that's more just a story. Then there was me helping to take out the trash today. I was actually got a bit creative with this one. Usually my dad would help me, since there are two barrels that we had to roll onto the curb for the trash man to pick up. But I wanted to do it all by myself. Yep. So I got the trash, put that in the barrel, and then I pushed the barrel onto the curb. Yeah, and I used my the barrels that my next door neighbor put out to help with exact measurements and stuff. Yeah, I basically measured using my sandals and one of my feet to see how far the barrel was from the curb, how far the barrel was from the driveway, and how close the two barrels are, because, of course we have two barrels, the trash barrel and the recycling barrel. And so I used my sandals that I was wearing as a unit of measurement. So what I was able to gather from it was that the barrels are 3 sandals apart. Of course, these are my sandals. If you were to use your sandals, you'd probably get a different result. But for me, for my foot size, it's 3 sandals apart. The barrels are 3 sandals apart from each other, 1 sandal away from the road, and 2 sandals away from my neighbor's driveway, which will now be my driveway because I'm now having to deal with my barrels. So I used my sandals as a unit of measurement. I was able to move all the barrels to their correct locations, which was nice. Yeah. And that's how I took care of the barrels, and I took care of my chores for the day, aside from also that I'm in charge of taking my dog out and bringing him back in. However, that's actually every day of the week rather than just this occasion. So what's the lesson of this? It's that chores can be helpful. I understand that chores can be tough and stuff like that, and I don't really do many chores in my house, to be honest. Like, really all I do is, I'm in charge of taking my meds for the day. I'm also in charge of taking the dog in and out. Aside from that, I don't really do much. But now, also occasionally now, I'll be in charge of taking the trash out, which I don't mind. And honestly, I don't really mind more responsibilities, as I see it as a way to gain life experience. And I guess by that I mean basically training for when, I live on my own, then I'll have to be in charge of my own trash and my own medications. And, and my own toilets at the house that I would have one day. Yeah. So that's why chores can be kind of good. I understand that they're stressful. I also understand that they're hard and you don't want to do them, and that's fair. But, it's just something that you'll unfortunately need to do. And then once you live on your own, you'll be doing that for the rest of your life. I understand it sucks, but it's just something that we have to do. So we can at least try to make the best of it. Like what I did, and I even made it fun by using my sandals as a unit of measurement to determine the location of the barrels. So, yeah. That's really my comfy corner video for today. I didn't really have anything else I wanted to think. There wasn't really anything else I thought of, so that's basically it. So, yeah. Aside from that, today I've also been checking out some of Doki Doki Literature Club's unreleased background music. If you look at the Doki Doki Literature Club wiki and you go to all the music in the game, like Your Reality, the main theme of the game, stuff like that. There's also songs listed as variants and songs listed as others, which are basically other background music in the game. There was a sped up version of I think the song Poem Panic that was shown when Natsuki and Yuri were arguing in the second act, I think. Music like that's more obscure, and you'd only hear people talking about them when it comes to those specific scenes, I guess. That's what I was trying to find. I was gonna make a video collection basically showcasing all the songs. And there would also be the name of the songs and descriptions of the songs, as well as the file names and stuff like that. I don't think I have all the songs. I think I have all the variants, but nothing really else. But I guess that's okay. I'm completely fine with, as long as I have all the variants. As for the others, whatever. So I wouldn't mind listing some of the songs as anonymous. I wouldn't say anonymous, more like unidentified, something like that. Yeah. But that's gonna be it for this video, so yeah. As for this week, I'm gonna start working on a cover for my group Project Music Passion at 25 o'clock. I would give you details, but that would be spoiling the song, and I don't want Shion getting mad at me. So there's that. I'm also going to be, of course, releasing the collection video whenever that comes out for Doki Doki Literature Club OST. And on the topic of Doki Doki Literature Club, here's Misao's fun fact of the day, or whatever it was called back in the game. So there's a project. I wouldn't say Project Sekai song, because that's just basically being this is a song from Project Sekai, when it's just a Vocaloid song. So there's a Vocaloid song called Q Curaren, and apparently people are saying that the song could potentially be about the character Sayori from Doki Doki Literature Club. That was just a cool little fun fact that I learned. And also, the song in Project Sekai is covered by More and More Jumps, so is there a connection between More and More Jump and Sayori? Very unlikely, but still, it's a cool thing to think about. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe, and Make sure to stick around on Wednesday because that's when I'll be releasing my next Plants vs. Zombies video, and I can't wait. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, y'all.